At this time, we will call our speakers. First speaker, Michael Serbola.
Hello, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. My name is Mike Serbola. I've spoken to you before about flipping a penny with the idea of identifying children who are in distress. The goal there was to create shock and awe. I don't think that's necessary any longer, unfortunately. We've all been shocked and awed enough by the situations that have been going on. We have water to put these children who are in trouble out of their fire. You have it in your system. I wasn't aware of this. It's called Positive Behavior. It's pbis.org. It was started by the Department of Justice because so many kids were coming into the penal system. Okay, when I speak with people, there is not an understanding that that is the exact antithesis, a complete flipping of what education currently is. When I say a penal system, I'm not bad-mouthing anyone. That is the technical definition. It's a Prussian penal system, actually, that we operate under. The reason we have teachers is because kids watch us. They model our behaviors. That's why teaching works. When we model a penal behavior, we should not be surprised that our jails are full. Okay? It's that simple. We need to flip this system over to, you have in-house people, go to pbis.org. There are numerous agencies, occupational health and safety, all kinds of health organizations. They are all pushing this. There is considerable amount of historical antithesis to this, and it's taking a long time. If you talk to the people, they're very excited. They've got a couple states, entire states already under their belt. At this rate, it'll only be 47 more years if we do one more state a year. That is absurd. This reduces by more than half the number of suicides, the amount of bullying. Across the board, there is nothing even remotely on the table. You can take the best program you've got out there, getting little babies into classrooms, dogs. Your typical or troubled, which gives me nightmares. These programs you have for targeting kids, putting a big T on their forehead, okay? Under a penal system, when you put a big T on a kid's forehead as troubled instead of in trouble, you're looking for trouble. Might there be a way to do that under a positive behavior system? Maybe, but you wouldn't even think of using those terms. Okay, this is a 1950s program you're about to implement district-wide. You're going to put a big T, excuse me for the drama, but it is so absurd. You're going to put a big T on these kids' heads, okay? Not acceptable. Especially, I mean, we have a penal system who is acting out of fear. Does anyone other than me see a problem with putting a big T on their forehead when a penal system is reacting out of fear? Not a good scenario. Please have your own internal pbis.org. Go look at Department of Justice, the Centers for Disease Control, Occupational Health and Safety. They're all on top of this. They have programs that are genuinely free, whereas the program you're about to implement, a troubled or typical program, and have good money go after bad, and the money goes directly into their pockets, the same people who are proposing it, and then they shovel your students with the T, like I have on my forehead, to their members, oddly enough. Anything wrong with this? It's a 1950s program. Change that program, adapt it to be in the 20th century.
Okay, thank you,
Go to your pbis.org, Department of Justice. It's ready for you. Our kids are committing suicide. Forget about grades.
At this time, I'm calling the next speaker. Miss Ida Bell.